Hi guys, Piotr here, this is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel. Again, my pleasure to be with you. Well, we are going to discuss the metals today. We are going to discuss gold and silver. We are going to try to take the advantage of the latest leak from JP Morgan, right? JP Morgan sees the gold in 2022 around 1,650 and the silver around 2050. Well, with that being said, without the further delay, let's jump straight into the chart of the gold. So we hit the new high, right? That's the key. That's no doubt about it. Now this consolidations and 50% looks like it's working as a demand zone. So we are talking about the levels close to, wait a second, 1690, right? So around 1,700. Based on the JP rumor leak, whatever you want to call it, we might see lower levels to come. So we have our red line right around the corner, then we have around again, and the last one, the bottom of the consolidation, we are talking about the levels close to 1650. All right, so that's the bullish case scenario, right? We are going to work within this bullish flag and we might see higher levels to go. That's pretty easy. Of course, when it comes to the bears, right, we have to work out with this level over here. If we are going to break down through 1700, right, we might see lower levels to come. In that case, we are talking about the levels close to 1250. And to be honest with you, well, I'm not gonna be so surprised to see we are going to reach the level. So we discussed bulls and bears based on the monthly chart. Let's have a look what we have when it comes to the lower time frame. In that case, let's switch lower to the weekly chart, and there we go. All right, the latest level of the weakness, latest levels of the demand tested once, 2, 3 times, 4 times. All right, and that's the number one. Number two, we already above the falling trend line, so what we might see retest and going higher, hitting the stops around 2000. That's the key. 2000 is a key level for the gold bulls, right? On the other hand, if we are going to break below through the line, you don't want to be bull anymore, especially if we are going to break through 1690. That's your key psychological level you have to be aware of. All right, that's the very, very important level when it comes to the gold. So as of now, that's the line in the sand when it comes to the gold. Of course, we are going to get back into the gold really, really close to the 2021, maybe even the beginning of the 2022, to try to summarize what is going on, because sometimes, well, you know, you have to take into the consideration that the December is a month of the profit taking. If you have some kind of the profit, then you are going to take this profit, trying to tax it and stuff like this, right? Well, some guys were able to make some profit being long gold. That's very, very important, right? But taking into the consideration what is going on this particular chart, again, 1690 could be the key level when it comes to the long-term scenario. When we are talking about the gold, let's switch lower. Let's have a look what we have on a daily chart. Oh, right. That's the daily chart when it comes to the gold. And clearly we see that the level we were discussing a second ago, 1690, is a key psychological level also on the daily chart. If we are going to break through that level, then we are immediately reopening 1550. Come on guys, can we do that? Yes, of course we can. As of now, what we have lower highs. So that was the rally, that was the high. Then we made the low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Where we are going, in my opinion, it's not a financial advice, guys. Don't forget, do your own research, do your own homework. But it looks like when it comes to the gold, we are going to see lower levels. Why is that? Well, if we are going to treat this as a consolidation, right? If we are going to double this consolidation, exactly that's where we're going to look as a price discovery. And also it is over under. Well, I love this level. So do your own homework, do your own research before you are going to invest in the gold. Looks like we might see lower level. Also, based on the JP Morgan leaks, right? The silver also is going to make the lower low close to 20. Well, I'm not quite surprised. Why? Okay. Let's switch higher. Let's have a look what we have on the monthly chart, right? What is going on? Consolidation, right? Okay. Consolidation. Consolidation. What is going on? Well, that was our old consolidation with the stop count to the downside and then higher high, right? So if that's the case on the monthly chart basis, well, we might see retest of the 50% of the old consolidation and the bottom of that one, right? So it looks like the leak of the JP Morgan report is not super satisfied as, okay, because if that's the case, we might see a retest of the 15 base of the monthly chart when it comes to the silver. All right, let's have a look what we have lower weekly chart. Again, the same scenario. Would you mind if I'm going to prove it? Yeah. Boom. The old consolidation over here we've seen, right? 50%, right? And that's the double of the range we currently see. Again, do your own research, do your own homework before you're going to invest any kind of the money. We are talking the serious stuff here, right? Be prepared for that, taking into the consideration that inflation is going on strongly to the upside. If we are going to talk about the COVID stuff, everything of that is being negative. You have to be very, very cautious. You have to do your homework and research before investing the real money. With that being said, guys, again, what we have on the silver, if we are going to double your buy entry when it comes to the medium long term, is around 1780, 17, and then 1550 and 15. So we were discussing both cases, long, medium term when it comes to the gold and silver. I'm going to get back to you with the updates when it comes to the end of the year. Really wish you great next trading day. Don't be fooled. And again, it was my pleasure to be with you. See you around, take care, and goodbye.